You might still be recovering from that full moon lunar eclipse in your sign on the 31st of January. The first few days of February should be spent relaxing and taking time for self-care. Your health is predicted to be touch and go this month, highly dependent on your emotional state. If you are taking the time to decompress after a long day, and not take on too many responsibilities, you should be in the clear. If you feel tired, take naps and get to sleep earlier. You will certainly be active this month, so you need your rest to recoup, dearest Leo. This February is dominant in your 7th house of love, you lucky lion. Aquarius reigns the skies, with the sun in your 7th house to begin the month. You will most likely be focused on your relationships and others during this time. Your identity might be consumed with your intimate connections with lovers, friends, and family. While you are always the life of the party, your energy is geared towards finding and enjoying love. If you are a Leo in a relationship, this month is particularly great to reconnect with your loved one. Take the opportunity before the 18th to do something special with your special someone. Valentine's Day is coming up, and you are sure to sweep your lover off their feet. After the 18th, the sun enters Pisces in your 8th house of regeneration, transformation, and sex. You might notice a feeling of change in the air, or at the very least, transition. You might feel differently about something or someone, not because their nature has changed, but because you are changing. Dear Leo, keep in mind that when one door closes, another one opens. Do not be afraid to follow your intuition and ride the waves. Venus, the planet of love, also begins in your 7th house this month. This is highly auspicious, making the 1st through the 10th the best days for your romantic life. You and Venus will be highly in sync right now. You might even have an influx of lovers at your door, seemingly out of nowhere. Pay attention to the signals you give off to others, as you have the tendency to be quite the flirt. On the 11th, Venus transits into your 8th house of regeneration and transformation. Venus in the 8th house is a very secretive alignment. You might feel more withdrawn and be hesitant to connect with others. You might also want to hide feelings or information from others and yourself if you are uncomfortable in certain situations. While Venus here takes on the mysterious face of Scorpio, she is still loving and passionate. This alignment can be interesting in the bedroom, as the 8th house also rules sex and rebirth. You might channel your seductive, mysterious energy with your partner, embracing a completely different side of your sexy self. Let yourself go and enjoy it, Leo. Mercury also begins in your 7th house of love, wouldn't you know it? This is a very positive alignment for relationships and intimacy. Communication is highly important, and sometimes, you are so eager to wow your lover, that you might forego talking with them. Now, with Mercury on your side, you will be a partner of words and actions. Mercury encourages you here to speak openly, honestly, and compassionately in your one-on-one relationships. If there are any issues in your partnerships that need to be addressed, it is best to tackle these towards the first half of the month, before Mercury leaves this house. When Mercury transits on the 17th, he enters into the 8th house. You might be more perceptive than usual, and notice unconscious exchanges between others. You will realize that what people say is often in their body language and expressions, rather than in their words. You will also be curious about what is unsaid or hidden. You might be attracted to mysterious individuals, especially as you are interested in what motivates people this month. Mars is in your 5th house of play and pleasure all month long. You are the ruling sign of this house, and Mars is your partner in crime here. This alignment indicates that you live life to the fullest. You are likely to work hard and play hard during February. You might put a lot of energy into work, but only if it provides you with a gratifying amount of pleasure. You need to enjoy what you do this month, otherwise, you might forsake work for just play. You will be attracted to those who are exciting, energizing, and passionate. While the planets encourage you to find a balance between pleasure and hard work, Mars takes on a different side here. Instead of being aggressive and controlling, he is fun-loving, playful, and joyous. Your enthusiasm and love for life are infectious right now, and those around you will love you for it. You might be so eager and restless to go out on adventures that you have trouble focusing, so make sure you do not overschedule yourself. You are certainly a risk-taker in general, but this trait is more pronounced in this alignment. The best day for relationships is the 3rd, when Mercury in the 7th house trines Jupiter in the 4th house. This triangular connection between your love house and the family house will make an excellent day for getting together with family members and loved ones. If you are unable to see certain people who are important to you, make the effort to call them today. The alignment is perfect for conversation and growth in these relationships. The best day for downtime and contemplation is the 15th, when there are several planetary forces at play. You will need a break from all the partying and activities you have been doing, so take today to just meditate and reflect. Get in touch with your inner self, relax, and go with the flow. Dear Leo,